absent, but send from fintech to agriculture. We also have from education to health. Digital solutions is actually transforming lives in this country. And at the front burner of it are our young people. Very innovative and ready to take Africa to the next level, which is tomorrow. So at this stage, may you permit me, please, to actually use this opportunity to thank His Excellency, the Governor of Enugu State, for all he has done within this short period of time that he assumed office, approximately 2 years, in transforming Enugu State into what it is today. There is no better time to be called and for us to answer Ndi Enugu than today. Because His Excellency has done wonders. He has walked the talk. All that he promised in his campaign promises, he has actually done everything. He has touched in agriculture, he has done well. Education, he's doing well. Health, he's doing fantastic in almost all sectors. And look at us today. He has actually promised to carry every single person along. And today, look at us. Look at you people, the youth. They are at the front burner of this administration's program. Today we are here celebrating, and we are here for the youth. Us from the House of Assembly, we are quite happy to be working with His Excellency. We are eager to enact whichever law that will protect intellectual property and also kind of protect and encourage startups and all the kind of indigenous tech industries. And all this we are doing because of you people. So I encourage you to take advantage of this platform. This is a wonderful platform. His Excellency believes in the saying that the youths are the future of tomorrow. He has provided the platform for you to take charge of your future. Take charge. Connect with others. Network. And be bold to decide your future. So let me not bore you with too many things that I have to say. But I tell you today, may this be inspiring, be productive as we move forward. That because you are here and you are the future, I can now re-echo that the future and the tomorrow is here. Thank you very much. And I now declare this particular program for today on behalf of the Speaker of Enugu State House of Assembly. I now declare it open. Thank you very much, and may God bless us all.
The clap you heard wasn't enough. You don't know what it means to stand before a crowd and talk, even without looking at your papers. As a lawmaker and as a businessman, that reminds me, he is the CEO of the Angelo Hotels, Enugu. If you don't have a good skin when you take your bath, you can go to the Angelo swimming pool and have a nice swimming pool. I'm sure you will meet angels in the Angelo swimming pool. Thank you, sir, for that wonderful one. He's a philanthropist. He's just a man of my kind. I love people who make money and they help people. And you know what? Today I'm going to also dash someone money. Abum MC Diego, and I made the money in a good way. Since the inception of this event, we have been 4 masters of ceremony. Fantastic 4. 2 guys, 2 girls. The other person is my friend and my brother, an OAP with Afia TV. In absential, please appreciate Alex Obodo. And I have the image maker from the office of the Deputy Vice Chancellor, University of Nigeria, Enugu campus, MC Choice. Can you step forward? Please appreciate her. I think her dress today is quite amazing. Am I right? She must have spent 7 years to make these clothes. And it looks nice on her. Also, ladies and gentlemen, before I hand over the microphone to her, I have Faith Onyechere. Please, can you stand up? I think today she looks like an Italian mafian, but on the stage of the International Conference Center. I want to specially commend the man who doesn't segregate. If you follow social media very well, the last time our governor did his birthday, there was a very wonderful section where he cut the cake with the man that handed over to the man that handed over to him. And 3 of them were standing side by side to cut the cake. Do you think it has happened in this country? It has not. Most of the times when a governor hands over to the next person that is in power becomes aggressive. You could witness it in several states. Sometimes amongst the 36 acquired Enugu Air. It's worthy of commendation. You could be proud of your state if you go to Abuja. That is part of the reasons. And I also commend you all. I thank the youth, the larger population of Enugu State. I'm sure by now we should have about 6-point-something million, and the youth are about 4-point-something million. And you know that Enugu, Ogun State, and Lagos are the 3 states that have the highest number of higher institutions in Nigeria. Enugu has 20-something. So you can see that if a governor is tech-inclined, is intentional about the growth of the youth, then he means well. And we thank you all, wonderful people who are good followers, who are here from the inception till now. If I be the son of a prophetess, you will win a tablet, you will win a laptop today. Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, let me introduce an elegant, a master of ceremony, the public relations officer of the DVC, University of Nigeria, Enugu campus. She's beautiful, she's intelligent, she's coordinated, God-fearing, MC Choice. Make some noise.
I think Diamond has an agenda. As usual, that agenda will not agenda. The agenda will not. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for yourselves. It's not easy to be here. Today is the 3rd day. We made it this far. Appreciate yourself. So yeah, bring it in. Hey, we made it this far. Appreciate yourself. So yeah, bring it in. Yesterday, a lot of you wanted to kidnap me. You see, they've given you a false prophecy and you accepted it. If I be give away laptop today and tablets. You don't need to prophesy about a diamond. Stop using prophecy to collect our money. If I be a prophet, where? Don't worry, we'll give away laptops and tablets, and we don't need prophecy to do that, okay? And it doesn't mean that diamond should disown me as well. Ladies and gentlemen, to scintillate us this morning with a beautiful performance and tunes, permit me to introduce to you a very handsome man. You see the way I'm dressed today? It might be that somebody will take me away after the tune. So please, open your hearts up. I don't know, you might be the one God is speaking to today. Say, go and meet her. Pay her bride price. My bride price is not cheap. 10 million is okay. I'm not from a very expensive part of the country. 10 million only. Or should I increase it? I should increase it. Women, you are angry. You don't want me to get married? Increase it to how much? 20 million. Billion. You want the man to run away? Hey, rumor has it that in a certain place in Imo State, this is why their ladies are not getting married. And the women had to come together to say, please, free our daughters. Reduce the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it all up for Freckord. Appreciate him. Put your hands together for him. He's handsome, very talented, skillful, and if you enjoy his performance, please stand up and shake your body. Freckord, you have the floor.
Hello. Please make some noise for Frecord. He managed his time. He was spontaneous, full of energy. If you love what he did, appreciate him more. We have more acts today, and at the end of the event, it's going to be like a party style. Yes. I'm sure MC Choice wasn't attentive when I was talking about myself. My mother is a prophetess. I'm from Nkerefi in Nkanu East. And I am proud of her as a prophetess because she's the reason why I have gotten to where I have gotten today. She makes prayers for me. She does fastings for me. And I'm dwelling under that grace. And I still repeat it. I be the son of a prophetess. You will win tablets today. You know that many are called, but few are. Life is mystery. At this point in time, I want to introduce on stage a diplomat par excellence, a young man making wave across the shores of the globe. He has over 11 degrees in different disciplines. He has excelled in academics. He has excelled in business. Most importantly, he is a chief in diplomatic corps. He is the executive director of Lead Network. He is a guest speaker to virtually all the television stations in Nigeria, including the almighty CNN and BBC. He has represented Enugu State, Nigeria, West Africa, and Africa in international diplomatic summits. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as I welcome Chukwuma Ephraim Okenwa, CEO. Welcome, Chukwuma Ephraim Okenwa, CEO.
Screenshot and maybe do that later. That would be like as a form of feedback to the organizers, right? But I also just shared it on my Facebook page now. Chukwuma Ephraim Okenwa, the link is there, so you can do that either three ways. Let's see the next slide, please. Now, this was a question, or this is a question someone asked me on the first day when we were trying to coordinate some things. And the person looked at the number of people, it was so massive. And the person asked me a simple question. I said, CEO, is everyone here into tech? Why couldn't some who are not into tech give room for those that are techies to be part of the event? And I want you to ask that question. Do you think everyone here is into tech? Do you think? Well, we are going to ask that question. Next slide. Now, tech for everyone. One of the thing that I argued has disrupted our world the most is technology. Is what? Technology. Technology is the most disruptive phenomenon that has happened to our world. It has both impacted how we learn, live, interact, behave, and relate. Do business. People are getting married online, isn't it? Connecting. There are dating platforms, e-commerce platforms. Even those without physical offices, website is actually an online office where people can visit and get to know very much about your brand. Next slide. Now, some ways tech has impacted our world. Now, one of the things I think everyone here should gain from this summit is the ability to use a Google map. Now, if you can comfortably use Google Map both for driving and for trekking and for walking, can you just wave? Okay, that's massive. That's quite massive. So we have great people here. But of course, Google Map both for driving and for trekking and for walking. An interface for some other platforms like even Bolt, Uber, that you can order a ride, and a ride will just locate you where you are and take you where you need to be. Technology can be used to initiate a rainfall scientifically where and when the need arises. We see that happening in the United Arab Emirates. You need to be. Technology can be used to initiate a rainfall scientifically. That they cannot do that against the frequency of technology. Next slide. Tech supports multi-health or supports health multidimensionally. You know, it was last year I was in Switzerland because I was fortunate on the JESDA platform, which is the biggest science diplomacy platform in the world. When tech supports multi-health, there, scientists working on how to make the limb to walk. There is really nothing that is impossible with the power of technology. And it takes daring scientists, and I hope that African young generation will not just only be consumers of technology, but also creators, innovators, contributors to emerging technologies. Okay, and then of course you know that 3D printing can also be applied now in medicine for prosthetics, even making artificial ear now, artificial limb. That's the power of technology. It cuts across every sector. Next slide. In education, the disruptive impact of technology has both prospect and is even a threat to the old traditional way of doing things, especially for lecturers that don't want to adjust. Now, do you know people can school online now, get degrees, all kinds of degrees, including PhDs, online. But the one I'm about to say is the one that many professors are already threatened. Because one of the things that gives you that academic toga is when you're able to churn out a thesis or a dissertation, either a master's level or PhD level, to be awarded such degree. And a small boy could just simply go to like some of these ChatGPT platform, GPT, and say, generate me. You will ask ChatGPT to suggest topics. And then from the suggested topic, you also ask, please generate me a thesis. And some of those professors are saying, these children, go and read your books. Now, whilst I will not advise anyone here, please generate me a thesis. And some of those professors are saying, these children, go and read your books. And then, of course, here you see that media now is not just left to the conventional media houses. Anyone can break a news just using the phone in the hand. Quite disruptive. Okay, move on to the next slide. Next slide. Now, gone are the days when just using the phone in the hand. Quite disruptive. Okay, move on to the next. I mean, come on, that's the power of technology. And then e-commerce, of course, has disrupted the space. Stay here now, order on platforms, and you get your goods. Can even pay. Okay, so let's move on. Now, having seen all of the things we see, can we now answer the question? Do you think everyone attending this conference have a business with tech? Do you agree that nobody is here by mistake? Certainly. Because technology impacts our lives in one way or the other. How many of you have, for one day, you lost your phone or you refused to function? You were looking for it for 5 hours. How did you feel? How did you feel? Even sometimes, like, a girl in secondary school says something that if the mom or the dad want to punish her the most, it's not flogging. Collect her phone that she will go into depression. Technology has become an integral part of our life, and imagine a world without technology. And I chose to use a dark background for that world. Next slide. 2 vital questions for us today would be, first, is technology for you an opportunity, or does he offer the supposed to use a dark background for that word? Critical thinking, what we call STEM. It starts with sciences, technology, engineering, mathematics, and all of those things involve what? Getting our brain to sweat to be able to add to the emerging technology. So, but you can choose to be among the creators of this technology, the innovators. That means there is already like an existing template and you want to make it better. It is really going to involve our higher institutions, ecosystems, great young persons who are already doing great in Enugu State, in the Enugu Tech ecosystem, doing a lot more in that area of research and development. And on this note, I hope that the government, having started this collaboration, will do a lot more to create that enabling environment for young persons to research more, to develop technology, and of course to add more to some of the emerging solutions in the world of technology. Next slide. Leveraging technology. Certainly. Moving from here now, what are the two things you should have in your heart? They need to be very intentional. The world of technology is endless possibilities. You can't be everywhere. My brother, isn't it? Can somebody be everywhere? Software, you are there. Hardware, you are there. They say they are doing app. They say they want to do agri-tech, health tech, edu-tech, everywhere. Then certainly that is the best definition of a confused person. And you can't make impact. Because one of the ways to make impact is to do what? Stay focused. A hobby. Ask them it's not a hobby. They do that be a hobby. Ask them it's not a hobby. They do that because they just have to do it. They have learned that there is no other way. So don't wait for the things we enjoy. Because the things we enjoy will come naturally. I mean, when we want to party, it comes naturally. We want to eat, it comes naturally. But whatever thing that will make us to make impact has to, require some level of intentionality. Okay, as I begin to round up, please, next slide. Now, making the best of ETF, and that's the last slide. According to Arnold Glasgow, an idea not coupled with action will never get any bigger than the brain cell it occupies. An idea. You have an idea, but no action. I want to do this year. It cannot be bigger than that little cell in the brain. You know the power of the human brain. So enormous. So enormous. And then, of course, on the first image there, you have opportunity to meet experts, ability to connect. And when it's not just enough to collect numbers, do a follow-up, send emails. Don't make the mistake that many young persons make. You call and call and call and call, like you bought the phone for the person. You've lost the relationship even before it starts. And for some young persons, when we now even call back, the person will be like, see, I've been calling you and you refuse to pick my call. Rude. Rude people do not go far. So when you meet experts, know how to network with experts. Secondly, visit the ETF marketplace. It's just there at the white tent or pavilion. Get there, connect with businesses that are there. Talk with them. See how you can be part of what they are doing. And then thirdly, this is a platform and opportunity to network. Don't say, I don't know how to meet people. That is pride. It's not in me. What does it take to meet people? Stand up and say, my name is this person, right? And then the idea of networking is actually, my friend is your friend, and your friend is my friend. You remember that song, The More We Are Together. It means you might not know this person directly, but by meeting this person, he could introduce you to, that's what a networking is, right? Okay. And then, of course, you now have your key takeaways. May I advise that you note down your key takeaways? Just 3 is enough. And if we have an opportunity of meeting anytime, and you show me a written one, maybe first 5 persons will win a free lunch voucher. There, if we meet, just well written. Don't just form anything. It has to be something that was said in this conference. And then the final 2, follow instructions and updates. Very, very important. Especially at this last day, listen for opportunities. In Igbo language, we say, don't be like somebody when you go to church every Sunday. Yeah, what the Reverend Father said today, the message was so hot. They say, what was the message? It was so powerful. It was so powerful. Is here a message? Oh, you went to ETF 2025. How was the conference? Fine. What made it fine? What did they say? Oh, they said a lot. I can't even remember that one. He so spoke that we shook and shook. Come on. That's not the yardstick of measuring success. And then, of course, connect to the Enugu Tech ecosystem. That partnered with the Ministry of Science and Technology to put this together. And with that, you can be sure that you will maximize your attendance to this particular platform. And I thank you for listening.
Put your hands together for the CEO himself. That was timely and very insightful. One thing about his session is that it is practical. It's not about you writing a lot of things. It's about you doing what? Taking action. I would be bringing up somebody very phenomenal on stage to tease us a bit. You know how today is. Today is a very cool day. You have a beautiful learning environment while you also enjoy the process. So, Valeria, are you ready? Please come up and tease us a bit. Thank you. Put your hands together for her. She's a beautiful young lady doing amazingly well. You can see.
Hello, everyone. I'm Zekwe Valeria, and I'm here to show you my talent. Are you ready? All right, DJ.